everybody. Hamilton Morning, WNBC. WNBC. Hamilton Morning, WNBC. No, it's not Hamilton. It's, hey, it's Midnight's Edge after dark in the afternoon on the East Coast and after dark somewhere in the world. I'm, of course, your narrator speaking, Mr. Robert Washlomo, coming to you from Shabby Road Studios. With me, as always, is Mr. Tom Connors. Jaloja! Jaloja, that's right.
Not right now. We just did before the show, right?
Jaloja corner.
Yeah. And that voice you hear, hold on, that voice you hear is the internet geek goddess herself, the vivacious, lovely, and obedient Miss Mecca Random.
The Orville! I can't be mad and intimidating because it's the Orville.
Yes. So can't be bad today, yes.
Good news today.
Thank you for taking so long to renew my show.
Yes. So we really only have one topic, really.
Well, yeah, this was something we were going to talk about this week. And then JP over at Egotastic Fun Time picked up on something we had been working on. So we're like, well, we'll just do a quickie about that last night. That didn't work out. Things got crossed. And then lo and behold, this morning we wake up to this wonderful, wonderful news. Basically, to take you back where we were, we kind of had an idea why we had not heard about an Orville renewal yet. And that was because Seth MacFarlane's contract had not been hashed out, basically, because it was up this year. And we're assuming that's been all taken care of because this morning EW, or EW as some people call it, released a story about shows that have been renewed, that have been canceled, and the ones that hadn't been announced yet, they speculated on what they thought was going to happen. Right next to the Orville was renewed, not a speculation. So we all assumed this was confirmation that Orville was renewed. Not even, 2 hours ago, Deadline dropped a story. Isn't that right, Rob?
Yeah, about 55 minutes ago, it says here. Variety's also reporting Bleeding Cool actually picked it up 29 minutes ago.
When did I put my video out? I put up a video an hour ago.
Yeah.
So, we kind of knew about this, and we're like, scrambling to try and get to let you guys know, but now we know.
Yeah, TV by the Numbers went with it 30 minutes ago. Comicbook.com, the propaganda arm of CBS, is reporting it. I'm surprised. Hey, that'll be fun. Let's see what they say. Yeah, the propaganda arm of CBS. Let's see what they say about the Orville.
They like it, surprisingly. Yeah, they actually like it.
I'm surprised. Yeah,
join them.
So, did I miss some bouncing? Oh, no. Damn. Okay, never mind.
Orville's renewed. Orville's renewed. No, I'm happy. I love it.
Yeah. Well, we're all happy.
It's such a good show.
It is. Okay, from comicbook.com. Again, the propaganda arm of CBS. Fox has officially renewed Seth MacFarlane's The Orville for a third season. The sci-fi series is MacFarlane's love letter to Star Trek with a comedic bend. The series is set 400 years in the future and follows the adventures of the USS Orville. The vessel is a mid-level exploratory spaceship with a crew of humans and aliens. Together, they face wonders and dangers found in outer space, as well as the more mundane issues that come with everyday life racing on a starship. Seth MacFarlane created the Orville and stars as the ship's captain, Ed Mercer. The cast also includes Adrian Palicki as Commander Kelly Grayson, Ed's first officer and ex-wife. The other cast members include Penny Johnson-Gerald, Scott Grimes, Peter Macon. Why did I want to say McMahon? Peter Macon, Halston Sage, Jay Lee, Mark Jackson, Chad Coleman, and Jessica Zor. The Orville is now considered a contender for the Emmy Awards. MacFarlane told Deadline, the original plan was for the show to be more of a comedy, but that may have been a subconscious cover story to make the show he really wanted to create. What he wanted to create was Star Trek. That's what he really wanted. When we began this, it was designed to be a little bit more of a hybrid, straddling the line, between pretty evenly comedy and drama. MacFarlane said, I have been a big sci-fi fan since I was a kid. I think secretly that was the show I wanted to do, but I figured there was no way in hell anyone would swallow, that one from me. Damn, this is full of innuendo. I feel dirty. What the hell's going on?
It's Seth MacFarlane. Of course it's full of innuendo.
Yeah, of
also,
course
ka-ching!
Yeah.
Ka-ching! Ka-ching!
From our very good friend Chris Perz. Oh, and then I bring up the wrong sound effects. God damn it.
Well, ka-ching.
Ka-ching!
I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there.
All these other tabs open. I can't. With all news. Well, with all news
I know that's my problem. I've got like way too much shit. I'm like, oh, where is it? Where is it? Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
Persia, $2 Canadian. Sometimes good things do happen. That's right. Unfortunately, it's it doesn't happen very often enough.
Thank you for that Canadian optimism.
Yes. Now we can go get maple syrup.
And our pancakes.
Yes. McFarlane thinks going with the darker tone for the Orville was the right decision. With an hour-long show, in order to sustain it, you have to have real stakes. He said, that was my fear at the beginning. If people aren't with us on that side of it, we're probably not going to last very long. But they were, so we really leaned into that. The Orville built up its mythology in its second season, introducing new enemies in the Kalon that forced an alliance between the Union and former foes, the Krill. Are you excited for season? Okay, let's know in the comments. Okay, yeah. Okay, and that's where it ends. Okay, yeah, but this is good news. Very good news.
Super duper news. And I swear YouTube does not like the Orville. We get demonetized every time we do an Orville video. So
well,
thank you.
I think you just have stalkers who go and flag your stuff, because I know I get them too.
Oh yeah, we had a dislike before we even started.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe they think or the algorithm sees Orville and they think it's orgasm. I don't know. So.
I'm assuming Neil Fuller, who's asking how long till the air date, it'll probably be the same time next year. They started this year mid-season, wasn't it?
I would assume mid-season, yeah.
January, yeah. I would say January. Yeah, because the effects are going to take a long time to process, and you don't. I would rather have 14 episodes starting in January, 14 episodes starting in January, than 22 episodes starting in October, and then having a whole bunch of filler. I know that that sounds blasphemous, but at the same time,
it's true though, because even Star Trek Discovery at 15 episodes drug the. Well, there's reasons for that.
Don't get me started on that, please.
The only time I've ever said, "Oh, this show needs a few more episodes," is Cobra Kai. And that's at the very end of both seasons, they could have used just 2 or 3 more episodes to flesh out that last little bit, but that's just a minor quibble.
By the way, I'm on episode 7, Cobra Kai.
About fucking time, man.
I still need to see the last one. I haven't had time yet.
So good.
Well, considering how our last video is doing and how far along you both are, we might as well just wait till it's all said and done and just do a big shebang.
Well, there's something with the algorithm too with Cobra Kai. Like, I get no views on Cobra Kai,
which is weird. It's a fucking YouTube show.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think nobody wants to hear happy. People just want to hear me rip into stuff. Maybe, I don't know.
Man bites dog.
Yeah, same thing with our Orville videos to a point. I mean, we don't have the hugest crowd right now compared to usual, but.
Well, here's the thing about Cobra Kai. I think the YouTube algorithm. I think they don't favor Cobra Kai videos because they don't want to draw attention away from the series. I think that's part of it. I that's just me. I don't have any proof. That's my speculation. I don't think it's that unreasonable assumption.
I kind of see where you're going, but it seems counterproductive to me.
Well, but the thing is, if you're watching a video about Cobra Kai, then you're not watching Cobra Kai.
Yeah, but chances are you will.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm not a marketing man, so I don't know what they're thinking.
And speaking of Cobra Kai, before we move back to Orville, I did hear an interview with Ralph Macchio, and he discussed how the next season may work. Because they were talking about doing it this season, but we heard that they're just going to drop them all for free in August instead of having them be premium for season 2. Mm-hmm. It sounds like season 3 might go week by week for free episodes. Like they'll drop it once for premium, but if Ralph Macchio is correct and that's the plan they go with, he made it sound like every week you'll get to see the next episode for free with commercials. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, it looked like the whole season 2 was just going to drop in September, right? From one of the articles I saw, like they're just gonna have the whole thing
August
for free.
September. Yeah, one of those two. But for the second season, yes. But it sounds like for the third season, that might be how they'll do it.
See, I would almost rather.
I was just gonna say, it doesn't sound like YouTube Premium's going away, like some people were saying, but it's just
No.
how it works. Go ahead. Sorry, Mecca.
No, I was just thinking like, no, I would almost rather have something that they can stretch out a little bit. Like if it's that good, I would rather be talking about something really, really good every week than one and done. Okay, I marathoned through that and now we're on to Endgame and now we're on to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. But because I mean, hell, if they got to drag out STD for 37 weeks in a row.
Yeah, but there's a reason for that. And even though YouTube could do the same thing and make more money that way, because I done forgot to cancel my YouTube Premium, so they got another $12 out of me or whatever it was, $14. That's all right. I'll rewatch Cobra Kai again, so I'll make it worth my while. And even at paying that much, even $30, if you figure I spent on watching Cobra Kai season 2, that's the same you're going to spend on a DVD or Blu-ray box set of it, or buying it from Amazon to stream a whole season or whatever, even more than that. Because I've seen some seasons on Vudu and Amazon be like 3 or 4 times as much or twice as much as what the box set would be on DVD or Blu-ray. It's crazy. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We're talking Orville now. And one of the reasons the Orville was such a big hit this year, it had an average of 5.8, I think it was, Rob. Is that what the average was for viewers this year?
Yeah. The rate, it was like about 5.8 million. That's when you factor in like the live plus viewership. It was pulling in right around 4.5 million viewers. But then that number, live views, like 3.5, 5 million viewers, whatever, for the live views. But then it would increase in the +3 and the +7, so it would add up to like around 6 or 7 million total audience.
Right.
And that just shows you that, okay, you know what? I'm a big believer. I was a big believer in appointment television, but at the same time, the way you're watching television is changing with all the streaming services and with all the things like Hulu Plus and iTunes and whatever, on demand. Very few people are actually sitting in front of the set at a given time these days. It's changed. I mean, the whole landscape has changed. And just because, and I'm about to contradict myself, just because, the people aren't watching something like the Orville live in live numbers, doesn't mean they're not watching it, except for STD. Nobody's watching that shit. So
nobody should watch that. No, that's just bad for you all around.
Yes, whenever I have to watch STD, I usually like to keep a screwdriver by my desk so I can shove it into my eyes.
Oh, I thought you meant by a screwdriver like the alcoholic drink. But anyway, that's just as bad.
Ka-ching!
Ka-ching!
Super chat.
I didn't interrupt Rob. So here we go.
From Scravage. Thank you, buddy. $1.99. No comment. Happy Lux. From greetings from Luxembourg. Yes. Happy Lux. Good to have you. Greetings. How are you? Yes. Thank you. Thank you for joining us all the way from Luxembourg.
Sweet.
Thank you. Taking time out of your day to join us. Yeah. So anyway, good news.
Very, very good news.
Yeah, I haven't got much more to say about this, except I hope we're
but we do have a Star Trek story to go with this if we want to, that Mecca sent us about the Picard series if we want to cover that.
Oh boy.
Got the links there.
Yeah, if you want to bring it up. It's bad news. We have to have the good and the bad. It is more confirmation that they're just fucking Picard over completely.
Maybe we should have Mr. Zack Snyder direct an episode. What does everybody think?
No,
sir. But we want to go dark and gritty, don't we?
No. Turn on the fucking lights. We don't want dark and gritty. No one wants dark and gritty.
Martha.
No.
Let me try it again.
I mean, really, brutally weird stuff. Butt stuff.
What's so weird about butt stuff?
Nothing. The only weird thing is some people say no.
Oh, we'll talk about that later. We've already been demonetized.
We're already demonetized.
That's it's All right, Star Trek's Picard series will be a psychological look at his later years. Oh God, I'm just why.
Hold it in. You.
We already knew that this is going to like completely. This is Jake Picard. So if we can just justify it as this is Jake Picard and not Jean-Luc. This is this is prime timeline. What he would have been like in the prime timeline.
How dare you talk to me that way, you third-rate tart!
We've known for a while that the upcoming Jean-Luc Picard series wasn't going to be about his glory days of the glory days of an older Jean-Luc, still captaining his way to adventures across the stars. But here's your latest reminder that well, this is not going to be what you think. Speaking to the LA Times as part of a wide-ranging piece about Star Trek's current franchise resurgence, Alex, get the ding up for the ends. Alex Kurtzman, the architect behind much of
How
the
about I just smack him every time he says "and"? Is that the new thing? We can just do the thwack every time he says "and."
Yes, whip him. Yes, maybe I'll beat some sense into him. Okay. Took a moment to tease the more cerebral approach the new Picard series is taking with the character. Alex Kurtzman and cerebral do not go together.
He wouldn't know cerebral if you cracked open his skull and pointed to his cerebellum.
Until 2 weeks ago, he thought cerebral was something you eat for breakfast.
It's the wrong franchise.
Okay, ready? Here's his quote. The mandate was to make it a more psychological show, a character study about this man in his emeritus years. I'm pretty sure you're using emeritus incorrectly. There are so few shows that allow a significantly older protagonist to be the driver. Thank you, Mr. Motorcycle. I got the window open. It'll be very different than Discovery. It'll be slower, more meditative. For God's sake.
You cannot get any slower than Discovery. Discovery crawls with all the action that's going on. It is the slowest piece of dog shit you can get. So what is this? Just a freeze frame of Picard on screen? Is this the new Picard show? Just this freeze frame? That's the only way you can make it any slower.
It is me going freeze frame. Freeze frame. Freeze frame. Now freeze.
I'd watch that show.
It'll be slower, more meditative. It speaks to the rainbow of colors we're playing with in all these versions, all these different shows. God, I'm losing the will. I'm losing the will.
I know you didn't say "and," but I just had to hit him again.
This is great for a multitude. This is IO9 going back. This is great for a multitude of reasons. Yes, differentiating from the Star Trek we are already getting, Discovery, with a myriad of other series on the way is a good thing, because otherwise, what's the point of all the Star Trek if it just hits the same beats? Another reason, I didn't say "and." Another reason is one that Kurtzman himself alludes to, that in challenging the ideals Picard so proudly represents, they are ultimately reinforced in turn. Oh, for Christ's sake. What happened? This is Kurtzman again. Get ready to thwack him. What happens when circumstances have conspired to not give him the happiest of endings? Hopefully, it's a reinforcement of Trek creator Gene Roddenberry's vision of optimism. He's going to have to go through those deep valleys to get back to the light.
They cut all the "ands" out.
Deep valleys to get back to the light. So he's going to be depressed. He's going to be like Jake Skywalker out there, miserable, sucking on a sea cow.
Bad Alex Kurtzman. That's a bad Alex Kurtzman.
I need a sea cow to suck on me, though.
No, you don't. Trust me. Have you seen The Last Jedi? You don't want to go down that.
No. What? We're thinking of very different sea cows here.
An iconic lead character in a beloved sci-fi franchise being examined in their later years about how a great challenge in their life brings them to disillusion before something comes along and reforges the optimistic ideals of their younger years, even ever stronger. You say, sounds familiar. What are they? Oh, fuck. Sounds familiar. And they're linking it to an article about The Last Jedi.
Didn't I tell you? Didn't I say? That's what I've been saying for months and months and months. It is going to be Jake Picard. I've been saying this for months. Warning, red flag, red alert, warn, danger, danger. No Picard series. It's going to be terrible. I would rant or whatever, but no, I'm like genuinely like legit mad about it.
We all are. We all are. We really all are.
It's like I just saw this go. I saw people go through this with The Last Jedi. I'm seeing people go through this with Game of Thrones, with Doctor Who, and we've been going through something similar with the Star Trek stuff. But now they're fucking with our actual characters, our actual. Because we can always just write off Discovery as, oh yeah, that was just a reboot. That was like a prequel reboot in the JJ Prime universe, right? This, they're bringing in Patrick Stewart. This is going to ruin him for everybody who doesn't, like, people who don't even know that Discovery is a thing. That's what's going to ruin it for him.
So how about that Orville?
Orville's back. Orville. Yay, Orville's back. This makes me really sad, though.
Why did you have to bring us down with this? You had to bum me out because we had such good news, and then you bummed me.
I'm sorry, it's a balance, the yin and the yang. But yay, Orville!
No pleasure without pain.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't know.
Yeah, yin and yang, give and take. The universe must giveth and taketh away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is a really nice, cute top that you're wearing there.
Rick, shut up. Okay.
But hey, we get some Orville.
Yahoo!
I don't have my Marv Albert sound. Yes. Okay. Anyway.
So what are you planning to do this Mother's Day weekend? Hopefully you went and got your mother something.
Yeah, well, I'm working on it.
They like made these things. I swear they made them just for me. They're like these humongous cards.
Dave's taking mom out to dinner, so
I've seen those giant cards.
It was like somebody said, you know what? There's this guy who's going to buy these for his mom every year.
They're cute. Sometimes they have like otters, and sometimes they have like, really cute things on them.
I just really love obnoxiously fucking huge things. It's funny. I just, for some reason, do. It's just my thing.
See, I like cute miniature things. Like I've got my miniature yo-yo and my miniature. I like little itty bitty things. Teeny tiny yo-yo.
Was it Iron Man 3 or Iron Man 2 where he bought her the huge rabbit? Either way, that's like the kind of thing I would do.
Teeny tiny guns. I have a teeny tiny leaf blower.
I do. You just blow the stuff off your desk with that?
It needs. Yeah, it's dusty. I have a little tiny dust buster too. It doesn't work though. It's a little USB one.
Not a banned account. $1.99 super chat. Why can't men in Star Trek have happy endings?
They don't have good messages.
Well, they could now because it's there's no reason. They have full on M-rated stuff now, so they could just make my Pleasure Planet, make my Rigel series that's a cross between Love Boat and Fantasy Island.
Trust me,
going to catch you on the bottom.
Oh, they're talking about a different kind of happy ending.
Trust me, whether it's on camera or not, there will be a happy ending for Picard every day.
Giggity.
I don't have giggity sound up because I got a ton of stuff over. So anyway, we have anything else to cover here or not? Or not?
No, I know we got a lot of other work to do, so we'll probably make this a short show. Unless anybody has any more super chats.
Well, Mecca needs a camera, so Mecca can bounce for a new GoPro.
Yeah. Well, I would say I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop you.
But I have to turn on the camera, and I'm playing with my yo-yo. Okay, I'm like, Mecca needs a new camera though. And Mecca can get donations through Streamlabs.
Yes.
And all the accessories that go with the camera, like the
We'll put your Vegas link in the
or
chat.
or the GoFundMe, yeah. Because
Sure.
I'm going to be covering the convention. And
So,
they
yeah,
actually take
help
way
Mecca
less than
out
super
there, you
chats.
Yeah, if you want to help Mecca out there, you can send that to, or go to her.
And I might wear something Orville related.
Wait to use your toys till after the show, Rob. What the hell was that? You okay?
Yeah, just a little singed here.
Oh
The hell
no.
You
Are you flambeing in your computer again? Or at the
do you have
computer?
an STD, Rob?
Wow.
Did you go to the doctor and go, yeah, doc, fire be shooting out my dick? So you have a burning sensation when you're no, doc, fire shoots out my dick. I can't piss in the house. I'll burn the house down.
I can't abide bureaucracy. I don't like being told where to go and what to do. I consider it a violation.
All right. Thanks to Chris Persia, we have a look at 25% different Picard. There you go.
25% different Picard. Oh. It's ma'am.
Dear God.
It's a ma'am. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, whatever.
That's a man, baby.
Man, baby.
I mean, really brutally weird stuff.
Yeah.
So you could cover that Mother's Day ad that has been going around, the really anti-male one. It's a German one from a grocery store.
I heard something about it, but I didn't.
Let me.
Mecca, yeah.
I'll link you the video here.
That was terrible.
Yeah,
Oh.
watch this. It's kind of
Oh.
terrible. It's basically, thank God you're not, or I'm glad you're not dad.
Dank.
It's in German, so.
Danke, dass du immer für mich da bist. Du kümmerst dich mich.
Yeah, it's basically making him out to be a big idiot.
Dad walking in on his son jacking it. Yeah,
In a commercial?
Kann dir immer
Yeah,
erzählen.
the grocery store commercial.
Und du hörst mir immer zu. Mein Vorbild. Und förderst mich, wo du nur kannst.
What the fuck? There'd be more blood than that. What the fuck?
This is terrible.
Yeah, notice all the downs it has to up.
Mm-hmm. Ideka.
It was German for this ad blows.
Thank you, Mama. for not being
What
dad.
the fuck did I just watch? What the hell? What the hell's it?
It's for a grocery. It's a German grocery store chain. I guess they accept food stamps or something. And yeah, they're very anti-male in that commercial. I don't know if it was trying to be like tongue in cheek. It was, but I think it's supposed to be funny. But it's just
German's been known for humor.
hey, we have a very good sense of humor, including riding crops and
You're part German?
mostly German. Yeah, explains a little bit, doesn't it? Lack of sense of humor. But no, I get tired of these anti-male ads. I'm just so tired of it because if anybody said that about a woman or about a person of color or, insert any ethnic group there, thank God you're not of this nationality or that nationality, for example.
Yeah.
What type people would be up in arms, but because we're in this day and age where this stuff is perfectly acceptable, maybe we're getting into a shift where these are so downvoted that it's like no, we actually want equality. We don't want this. 5 people on Twitter who are loud and obnoxious want this. Real people don't.
No.
Yeah,
when that Gillette ad came,
that was
started.
the other one. Mhm.
Yeah, Yeah, I went out and I bought Harry's razors actually. So.
Oh, there's a Converse one too that I made a video for.
It's something that's very trendy, and the whole thing. And now I see this hashtag roll across my Twitter feed. Sex strike. I'm like, yeah, good luck. I'm not getting any anyhow.
Most of the women who would support it are either gay or, let's face it, most men.
Men wouldn't fuck him anyway. Like, you're a male bashing feminazi. You're not going to get any anyway.
Well, a bunch of lesbians aren't going to get laid tonight. Damn. All right. I mean, I'm generalizing a little bit, but I seen that and I'm like, that is the stupidest shit ever. What the hell? Okay, that's just a good way to guarantee that, if there's a chick out there who wants your man, tonight's the night she's going to get him, or however long this sex strike lasts, because it doesn't make no sense to me.
Not a
I
band.
get what they're fighting for, but it's like, it's just a stupid point. This is not going to make the point. I don't.
No.
I get it. Whatever.
Not a banned account. $1.99 super chat. Please. April's Orville question. What was Captain April's question? So any details on? No, there's no details yet.
No, nothing new other than that.
No.
Hopefully, we'll hear something more soon. I'm sure.
Upfront start Monday. We should know more. I know. I talk a lot about upfronts, but that's usually when they announce a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right.
Any Orville news besides renewal? No. Well, there was there was an article that went around. I was thinking about doing a video on it of why the Orville deserves an Emmy, but that was from a few days ago, and I think I couldn't get into it because I think it was like one of those pay sites. Let me see if I can find that. But that was another Orville article. I'll have to scroll back. Stretch. I'll have to scroll back and find it.
Stretch.
I mean, there's a giant. Oh, you could always talk about the that. Did you guys see the fan made Star Wars fight scene between Obi-Wan and Vader?
Did I send that to you, Rob? I thought I did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, here's a link to an article that has all of
I'm
those.
not usually a fan of these things, but everybody's talking about this, and I did watch it.
Phenomenal.
And it's actually done fairly well. I'm not necessarily a big fan of them turning around and turning the fight between Obi-Wan and Vader into a fight just like something out of the prequels per se. But it was pretty cool. I mean, it works.
Very well done. Very good production values.
Yeah, very well. Yeah.
Meshed very well with the existing footage. Okay, well,
It looked amazing. It looked great. All right, why the Orville deserves season 3? Oh, the other one was like why social justice warriors and Star Trek Discovery fans hate the Orville. I couldn't get into that article though. That was a good one, but I don't have a subscription.
I'm not subscribing to read that.
Yeah, I don't want to either.
I'll tell you why they hate. I tell you why they hate the Orville because it's actually good.
Right?
It's everything STT isn't, but wants to be.
All right, this is from May 3rd. The Orville more than earned a season 3. That was the thing, but we already know that because it got one finally. Yay!
Yay!
I'm happy about that.
All right. Well, okay. And is there anything else we can talk about here, or is?
Yeah, I think that was just the big news. Was that Mother's Day ad and the Picard series, but. I think that I'm gonna rant about that.
Anyway, okay. So, what do you say? We want to wrap, or do you want to? No, not that.
What's this Matrix news?
Not that kind of rap. Okay,
what's this Matrix news? Are they making another Matrix movie?
I hope not.
There has been talk of it. I don't know if it's been a reboot.
Wachowskis are plugging back into the Matrix, according to John Wick's director. Updated. It's like they might not be taking blue pill after all, according to John Wick Chapter Parabellum. The director is Lily and Lana Wachowski are indeed returning to a groundbreaking franchise to work on a new Matrix project. Stunt performer turned filmmaker told Yahoo Movies that the Wachowskis are working on a new Matrix project, though he didn't specify what that meant, and he didn't know if either they would be directing. We reached out to Warner Brothers for comment, and we'll update should we hear back. I'm super happy the Wachowskis are not just doing a Matrix, but they are expanding what we all love. Stileski said, if it's anywhere near the level of what they already done, it wouldn't take more than a call to go, hey, you want to be the stunt guy? And I would probably go and get hit by a car. It's unclear whether this potential project is connected to the reported reboot of the franchise. Oh, for God's sake. We heard about 2017, which at the time mentioned the possible screenwriter Zach Penn and actor Michael B. Jordan. Wachowskis weren't said to have involved, and many fans felt that was an odd decision. So if the recent rumors are true, opinions on expanding the universe would likely be more positive. And that goes for star Keanu Reeves as well. Reeves said he wouldn't consider returning for a Matrix project without the original creators involved. So Yahoo Movies followed up Stileski's news by asking the actor whether this revelation meant he would consider coming back as well. That would be a gift, he said. I wouldn't say no to that. Yada, yada, yada. Update. Stileski's representative told Slash Film that Yahoo Movies report was inaccurate, that Stileski was responding to a hypothetical scenario that had been posed, one where the Wachowskis were involved in the project. IO9 has read through the transcript of the interview, and the discussion presented does not appear to match the representative's description. You read the full Q&A for yourself at the bottom of Yahoo's article. Okay. Is that really... $5, Sammy McLeod. Thanks for the laughs and the good news about the Orville. Now it's time to get back to work. Well, glad you could take time out with us.
Well, crappy, you got to work on a Saturday, but thank you for the $5 super chat.
All right. Well, let's see. What do you say we wrap here?
Yeah, I think we got some other stuff to do.
Yeah. All right, kids.
I got some editing. You got some writing. Mecca's probably got videos to do.
We're busy little.
It's supposed to be a reboot, Captain April. So,
is this just one question? Is the Matrix really that big a deal? Is
it? The first one was. The second one did extremely well because of the first one, and then the third one was one of those that was a franchise killer, if you ask me. Mm-hmm. I really don't know if they released another Matrix movie now, reboot or sequel or not, that it would really do nearly as well as what the first two films did. I don't see it.
I don't think of the Matrix as a franchise. I really don't. It's a good movie.
It had a concept that was good, but the Wachowskis went and took it to this really weird fucking place. And after, like I said, the third movie was just horrendous.
It's a good movie. I don't want to watch it again, though.
Yeah, I can only really watch the first one more than... I mean, I have all three of them, but I don't mind the Animatrix so much.
All right. Another super chat?
Yes, sir.
Scravage. $1.99. You could be on Mary's karaoke night? I hope so.
Probably.
I'll
probably need to nap first so I can stay up because we stay up so late all the time.
I don't know how to do it. I really don't.
Oh, I like sleep in the mornings. Like
you're a fembot though. You just plug back into your recharging alcove. You know.
I wish it was that easy.
All right. Okay. You like what we do. Like, subscribe, click the bell icon. Main channel, like, subscribe, click the bell icon over there. And Patreon, $1 a month gets you bloopers, outtakes, lost episodes, and more. 10-minute stand-up set. That's for as little as $1 a month. If you don't have the means to do that, like, subscribe, and click the bell icon. Share with your friends. We cannot do this without you. Mecca, your channel.
I am Mecha Random 42. I complain about Star Trek and Star Wars, and I praise the Orville. Go watch my Orville stuff. Yeah. What else do I bounce and I giggle and
she bounces well.
So I have guns in my bouncy bits. That's the rumor. That's the rumor.
Bouncy bits.
Machine gun jubblies. How do I miss those, baby?
But the bouncy bits are the best part.
And so, perhaps if you tried a little foreplay.
Is that a request? The Orville's renewed. I know. I gotta be that excited. The Orville's renewed.
That is a really nice, cute top that you're wearing there.
This isn't even a low cut one. I did change out of the what I was wearing yesterday.
I always tease you with that. That's fine. All right, everybody. I think that's it. First of all, we need to beat on Alex Kurtzman a couple more times.
Oh, I should have like a writing crop. Hopefully, I'll have one. I think I'm going to be checking my PO box tomorrow. So if people want to send me stuff, I have a PO box.
Yeah. No chocolate this time. I'm not so sorry.
Oh.
I can't. Oh. Okay, well, no.
Oh, it's all right.
Well,
I have bags of chocolates.
That's okay. Oh, it's special. That's not.
all right. I think that's all.
You guys just do my Warner Brothers time. Everybody, thanks for joining us, everybody. Catch you next time.
How dare you talk to me that way? Why don't I go find your pants? Shakira.
I make my own stuff. I can't abide bureaucracy. I don't like being told where to go and what to do. I consider it a violation. I just got bored. Everybody out.
I have incredible news. You have 30 seconds.
Takes one to know one.